It's 12 noon on this Monday afternoon, February 20th, 2017, and it's time now for the Peter Chell New News Report on this Monday afternoon, February 20th, 2017. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I hear new news on this Monday afternoon, February 20th, 2017. Here, top story at 12 noon is Brussels, where Vice President Pence said Monday that he fully supported Michael Flynn's action last week as national security advisor to set himself firmly against a former general total truce contract with Russian officials. President Trump calls commission during the Saturday rally report and said, "You're looking at what's happening last night in Sweden." Trump's defense chief said, "Did not direct him to seize him as he's going to have to do that in the future." Uber CEO Travis Kellogg's an order to urge an investigation of sexual harassment claim made by a female for urging the manager that Apple alleged occurrence passed by 7 after she complained about the messages from her manager. The news cycle of the Trump White House seemed to move at a last minute. Incredible interest in his presidency from around the globe as rock politics, the media, and entertainment industry. Washington. President Donald Trump went in his search for a new national security advisor this week amid concerns in Washington that the forced resignation of Michael Flynn leaves the White House and prepared to face any sudden foreign policy. Video released on Monday appears to show the moment that Kim Jong-un was attacked and killed at the Malaysian airport. The video first aired by a Japan's Fuji TV was shot by security cameras at Kuala Lumpur Airport. U.S.-backed Iraqi forces have stormed a key village overlooking Mosul Airport and are continuing to colonize the fighters. The Iraqi army said Monday in less than 40 hours after the offensive was launched to retake control over the western port. Displaced women and children in hot sun and Sudan's Bamban County where food shortage are causing tension. The House of Lords are being urged to respect borders and decision to leave the European Union as the debate on the government's Brexit bill began. Severe overnight storms went from Central Texas damaged more than 150 homes that injured several people in San Antonio. Adolf Hitler's cell phone was sold at auction to the United States and selling for $243,000. The winner bid was made by a but the name of the bidder was not released. President Donald Trump was speaking at a concerted political action conference on Friday, returning the annual conference that event the world of the controversy this year after the tape of its serviceman's keynote speaker. Man in Indianapolis state conference rules the event. Federal investigator for his arrest warrant of 680 on the part of the immigrants included 8 Senator Jordan part of the recent nationwide operation. North Korea may even construct a new operating base in an aircraft got to do in the city of Kaesong. Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed that bombed and killed 4 Russian military advisors and wounded 2 efforts in Syria. North Korea's ambassador to Malaysia said did not accept local police and top results for Kim Jong-un. A former Philippine military police officer said that the death squad exists that President ordered extrajudicial kills when he was mayor. They piloted an experimental aircraft that the questioners called Kanu Howard, died in Italy, or State Highway Patrol confirmed. The Velocity County Sheriff's Office said a race car flipped to the crest of the crowd at the Florida Velocity Speedway for 103 people. In Attleboro, what has been described as a condo structure at 39 Oaks Avenue has gone up in flames. Gas prices have fallen ever since. Wanted as CEO will and old Greek Bank is the president Chalice. U.S. food giant Crapman have withdrawn its also offer for Unilever late Sunday, but some analysts say that the European consumer goods group should not be decided relief just yet. Snap Incorporated prepared an admission that highly anticipated public the New York Stock Exchange and its self-described camera company has pulled out all the stops. SpaceX is a Falcon 9 rocket took off Sunday for the first time in the launch pad 3D9A. His road facility at least from NASA delivered to orbit and a cruise supply ship headed for the International Space Station. And atmospheric rivers Kelvin Turfner said its plane but the moisture was swamped and the topic a single plume can carry more water than the Mississippi River in his mouth. USC undergoes rare heart lung transplant. Peter Cello time is now 12:04 on this Monday afternoon, and it's time now for a New England Insiders report. In Taunton, Massachusetts, Road 4957 just prior exit 9 Bay Street. Vehicles in the center median left lane taking on northbound side also. And it's not related to the vehicle pursuit that started in Barnesville and ended in Middleburg 495. Peter Childers at 12:04 p.m. Time for a sports report here. Twin Towers revisit New Orleans. And that idea of playing two dominant men together now, except the new concept in effect, two all the way to one time in another previous generations. Pierre goes on repetitive of free agency, mock draft, especially before the cover, ref with inaccurate predictions, yet many NFL fucked regardless. And who will replace Brian the Ball and the New England Patriots coaching staff? Peter Childers at 12:05 on this Monday afternoon, and it's time for traffic and transit report. F1, F2H, Hingham can be referred. Service will be suspended to it from Hingham for this week due to emergency duct repairs. Commuter rail, it's looking good, and on the subway system, it's looking good as the commuter rails be on a Saturday schedule because of the President's Day holiday. Alright, looking at hours and my ways of New England on this Monday afternoon, President's Day afternoon here. 95 on the southbound side. It is southbound between New York, Sanford, 95 on the northbound side, slower at Sanford stretch, 84 westbound side, Little Store, Route 7 to Debris, Route 7 to southbound side, slower at Debris. 91 on the southbound side, Little Store, Middle Tide Riding, 69 with a Meredith, 91 on the northbound side, Little Store headed towards 84, Hartford, Connecticut. Mass back and westbound side, Little Store, Charter Dodge, service toward Interstate 84, 91 on the southbound side, Inspector 391 at Spring, Chicopee, Audience, Route 57 to Springfield. 495 on the southbound side, Little Store, 290 out at Barber, 128 at the northbound side, Little Store, Route 3 outed. Railton and then 128 southbound side, Little Store, Route 83 Reddit, 93 to the northbound side, Little Store, Route 128 Reddit. Route 3 to the southbound side, Little Store, around Route 128 in Burlington. Main turnpike and southbound side, Little Store, the Portland Main stretch between Robbinsburg and 295. Interstate 879, southbound side, Little Store, after the border and upstate New York and Vermont. And 89 in the northbound side, Little Store, before the Canadian border, up and upstate Vermont. Peter Childers at 12:06 on this Monday afternoon, and it's time now for Weather Reporter, and it's another winter in the weather at the bottom of the Monday. Clear blue skies, manageable temperatures. It is going to be a perfect day, so we got any outdoor activities. You are good to go. Here it is yet another mild day today here. Okay, look at that current conditions around the region. Current conditions are not 47 degrees at temperature, humidity of 45%, 2.28 and burn pressure 3.08 inches. Current conditions around the region 39 all over the place for natural temperature in Fitchburg and Bedford and Boston and Billy and Gloucester, 30 in Worcester, 43 in Norwood, and in Plymouth 44 in Taunton, 46 in the Bedford, and 41 in Falmouth, 43 in Chatham, 39 in Prospect, 47 in Boston, 45 in Nantucket, 44 in Providence and Newport and Buckout, 46 in Groton, 49 Waving and Bridgeport, 44 out in Danbury, 43 in Waterbury, 46 in Maryland, and 44 Harper and Winslow. Loxton, 42 in Springfield, 38 in Orange, 36 in Northam, 37 in Pittsfield, 39 in Albany, and 30 Spring, 31 in Bennington, 27 in Montreal, Vermont, 35 in Burma, and Benton, Vermont, 31 in Rutland, Vermont, 34 in Lebanon, Hampshire, 36 in Luckwood, Hampshire, 37 in Concord, Manchester, Hampshire, 37 in Keener, Hampshire, 30 in Japan, Hampshire, 39 in Nashville, Hampshire, 30 degrees out in Portsmouth, Hampshire, and 35 degrees up in Port Maine here. And it's 51 in New York City. Okay, looking at the service map around the country, and it shows a cold and a warm stretch of Iran, Oregon, and California is bringing all storming into Santa California with a high pressure ridges in the Rockies and around New Mexico and western Texas and Northern Mexico. A cold front stretching from the Falkland region stretching it all the way up in the northern plains, merged with a station from Minnesota stretching all the way down around Wisconsin, merged with cold front from Wisconsin. Down around the Great Lakes and stretching around Mid-Atlantic Station, stretching at the sea with a station front off the Carolina coast. Off the Nova Scotia coast and from Missouri all the way down to southeastern Texas. And a cold front low pressure from Oklahoma down to Texas. Here, a state from Nevada stretched all the way down to Arizona down to western Mexico. Here, we got low pressure centers in Oklahoma and around the Dakotas, and high pressure ridges around the Appalachians from Virginia all the way down to the western Carolinas. Here. And a low pressure pairs with a photometer off the Washington, Oregon, and Northern California coastlines there, and a high pressure ridge off the Baja California, Mexico. 50 degrees in Pittsburgh, 45 in Detroit, 60 in Washington, D.C., 61 in Atlanta, Georgia, 75 in Miami, 68 in Brownsville, 59 in Dallas, Texas, and Kansas State, 58 in Omaha, Nebraska, 52 in Chicago, 45 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 31 in Great Falls, Montana, 42 in Seattle, 58 in San Francisco, 53 in Los Angeles, 55 in Las Vegas, 47 in Salt Lake City, 40 in Denver, 45 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 53 degrees out of Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, let's take a look at radar that shows some snow showers switching from east central to west with the central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia here. Radar and satellite photo shows line of rain, showers, and storms switching from northeast Mexico down around eastern Texas, stretching all the way up into the North Plains of the summer Manitoba down over western Ontario. That's the same that part storming that started San Antonio last night. Another line of rain, showers, heavy rain showers switch around in northern California, and some snows around the Sierras, and some rain showers in Nevada down for southern Idaho, and central portions of Idaho, and some snow showers western portions of Montana, Idaho, and eastern Washington, and some rain showers western Washington and Oregon. Here. And looking at latest radar around California shows a line of rain showers stretching on I-80 from San Francisco all the way down around Sacramento, snow around the Sierras here. So expect to be a lot of rain down around Northern California here. And unfortunately, flooding and mudslides here. Alright. A brief return to seasonally cool weather occurs today, on Tuesday, but high pressure control. Strong low pressure developed across the central plains, slowly lifted towards the Great Lakes of Southern extended period of unseasonal mild temps for Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. As a cold front will bring to across the region Saturday, likely will be some snow, likely will be some rain followed by more seasonal temperatures by Sunday. Cold mid-level low over New Mexico and Nova Scotia this morning will support the 8 and 7 week of the day core of cold air, especially in this system which circulates. In a region found this afternoon be on shortwave trail, gradually moving in front New Hampshire. SPC BC outlook shows 850 temperatures drop about 10 Celsius below when it passes into this feature. This 850 temperatures go about 5 Celsius, 6 Celsius below, more than downward about 10 Celsius below this afternoon. CA will offset during a little heated surface temperatures not rather much above the good values about 10 a.m. In addition to being on this shortwave and associated increase the northwest winds will be the gusts increase of 23 miles an hour this afternoon. There's about a bit of wind chill. The shortwave energy infected across eastern Massachusetts results in some patchy clouds. This afternoon, we head over the Cape Cod by OES for 850 temperature 6 below Celsius, lower to about 10 C below over SSC about 3 Celsius, 4 Celsius about this. Mostly cloudy over the Cape with more sunshine westward. Here. So I'm expecting this afternoon's highs to be 37 to 43 degrees, and tonight's lows will be 27 to 35. Okay, 7-day forecast that goes like this for this afternoon. Expect to be sunny skies about 45 degrees. North for about 11 miles gust and 23 miles an hour for tonight. Clouds got about 21 degrees. North for about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Tuesday. Most sides come about 44 degrees. A lot of will wind for Tuesday night 8. Chest rain mainly after midnight. Mostly cuts about 31 degrees. South for about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chest rain should 40% new Pittsburgh less than 7 inches possible for Wednesday. A slight chest rain before 8 a.m. Putt sides come about 52 degrees. South for about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chest rain should 20%. Wednesday night park costs about 36 degrees. Thursday mostly steady park costs about 60 about 38 degrees. Friday, putt size about 53 degrees, and Friday night at Chester Showers at 11 p.m. Mostly comes about 42 degrees, chest patient 40%. Saturday, Chester Showers, class got about 55, about 32 degrees, chest patient 40%. And for Sunday, both sides got about 45 degrees. Peter's weather for the days of the day. A boundless Monday in store. That's going to be for the Peter Channel. New news one of this Monday afternoon, February 20, 2017. Beauty. Have a good afternoon, good presentation, and I'll see you at 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report. You have a good afternoon here.